Yo, welcome to the sanatorium. This is a place where no idea is crazy enough to not be discussed. So I have come across this article online the other day, and it talked about how much are today's men pussies. What would he think about that? Apparently, we don't stand a chance to the early men. Naturally, my little clown protested, and so I decided to do a little digging, which led me to the discovery of a book called Manthropology, with the subtitle of The Science of the Inadequate Modern Man. And the basic premise of that is that none of the modern athletes and sports people could possibly compare to our predecessors. Like, for instance, 20,000 years ago, 6 guys from an unknown Australian Aboriginal tribe were chasing down prey, or perhaps the prey was chasing down them, which would actually make them the prey. Anyway, these guys left footprints in the muddy lakeshore, which eventually became fossilized. Now, they may have been casually jogging, but the analysis of these footprints showed that their speed was actually around 37 kilometers per hour. 37 kilometers per hour is roughly 23 miles per hour, and that is only 5 kilometers slower than Usain Bolt was running when he ran the 100 meters dash in world record time of 9:69 in Beijing. Another example would be that bodybuilders such as Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime would have been no match in an arm wrestle with a Neanderthal woman. But who wants a Neanderthal woman? Peace, I love you long time. Of course, this begs the question, how come we are here? Well, maybe we had a different strategy, like, let's say, bonobos. You know, the chimpanzees that always fuck. Now, I understand that you may actually think sex is not the answer, and you would be right, because sex is the question. Yes is the answer. The point is that we are different creatures, and less hairy too. We live in a society where pizza gets to your house before the police. You know, the food chases you these days. This kind of society also presents many obstacles to what we understand as the concept of man.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I mean, you dig deep, you give it your everything, you fight all the way to the top of the fucking food chain so you can become a vegetarian. During my travels across the cyberlands, I have discovered an oasis of manliness. Check the link below. This oasis is dedicated to helping guys of all ages to power up the wild man inside. If you like Jungian psychology, which is named by Carl Gustav Jung, who pioneered some of the fascinating ideas like the collective unconscious, or the archetypes. Now, these archetypes he understood as the foundation of all personal experience, like the persona, anima, animus, and shadow. Now, if you do like this, you will enjoy the article about the 4 archetypes of the mature masculine. It is based off of a book by Robert Moore and Douglas Gillette, who also make some razors on the side, and it gives you the king, the warrior, the magician, and the lover. And to make yourself a man, you need to work on all 4 of these. You've got all 4 of them, don't you? Now, the key is to integrate the archetypes into a man's life coherently, because every archetype has a bipolar shadow. Now, these shadows are, well, for the king archetype, you have the tyrant and the weakling. The 2 shadows of the warrior archetype are the sadist and the masochist. The 2 shadow types of the magician archetype are the detached manipulator and the denying innocent. And finally, the 2 shadows of the lover archetype are the addicted lover and the impotent lover. As you can see, the shadows are always passive and active. And when the archetype is not properly set, you may find yourself switching between the shadows completely at the mercy of events. sometimes active, sometimes passive. Of course, the mental work that is required to mend these archetypes as you so wish, some physical working out is also desirable, despite the fact that a tall wise man once told me personally, knowledge is power, and power corrupts. So study hard and become evil. What do you think, my dearest inmates? Do you believe in these archetypes? Let me or him know down below. I do hope you have enjoyed your daily dose of Darth today, and don't forget to share it, like it, all the good juicy things. And I will see you next time.